Hello, fellow humans, dogs, and any other species watching. Welcome back to another episode of Bridgerton. Last week, episode 6, we witnessed devastation, okay? Daphne lost her freaking mind. We might have a baby in the picture, a spite baby at that. Freaking Marina got what she deserved. Simon got left out in the wind. Colin is probably playing all his Taylor Swift songs right now. He probably playing Heartbreak Anniversary right now. That man is going through it. So just think, what can we get up to in this episode? What's gonna happen? Stick around and see. Also, if you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe to see more from me. All right? Okay. Whoa. All Daphne needed to get better at playing the piano was a little bit of heartbreak. And Simon out here shooting. Leave them freaking ducks alone. It's not their fault that you wrecked your marriage 2 seconds into it. She's like, you're interrupting me. She playing that "You Suck" melody. You broke my heart. I could possibly be pregnant. If this not the most 1800s fight I've never seen.
Asked Miss Nolan if my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber and placed in the Duchess's rooms.
I'm leaving today, 'cause I gotta do what's best for me.
Would you please inform Her Grace that I will allow no such thing?
What about us? What about everything we've been through?
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
Oh, what about trust?
It's awkward. As one of the servants in the background, I'll be like, please speak directly to each other, bro. Do not have me play in between. She's like, I'm moving out. We're gonna be in the same house, just separate rooms. Y'all basically separated. That's what people who are separated do.
It is customary for a wife to reside in her own bedchamber once the honeymoon is over, a time that is well and truly past.
Whistledown has just arrived. Well, you should...
Oh, she
Is
got
something wrong?
We must pack straight away.
Okay, did she read that in 0.2 seconds? Does she take speed reading classes? She barely glanced at. She was like, time to go home. Girl, you didn't even read the whole thing. You don't even know what happened. All she saw was the name Marina and was like, all right, time to go.
My brother seems to have been embroiled in scandal. I must return to see my family immediately. They will need me.
I will accompany you.
Her engagement to Colin Bridgerton was nothing more than a sham.
Dang, that man been crying in his room. He out here listening to We Are Never Getting Back Together.
This scandal could very well tarnish my debut, Mama. Perhaps we should delay my coming out altogether, a few years.
Hush, child. All we...
I tried it, bro. She was like, actually, the family's in ruins right now. Should I be looking for a man? Probably not. I'm probably going to get Berwick level man. Do we want that again?
Can a smile be enough to save the Featheringtons? Penelope and her sisters did nothing wrong, but their reputations are destroyed. This Whistledown. Though perhaps if she can destroy a reputation, she can restore one too.
I should be able to procure room if one were to make a sizable donation.
But this is supposed to be a charitable organization.
Girl, if you don't slide her 3/4 and let her take this baby, even though she even I doubt she asked Marina if she wanted to give her baby up for adoption, bro. Is this? I feel like this is an orphanage. She's like, is this either? It's either an orphanage or like a women's shelter. She's like kicking her out. Like, girl, you can't be around here anymore. Bringing down the street value.
There is no need to act the jailer. I shall not discover I'm with child within the next hour.
Dang! She said you can stay in the car. This is a family matter.
No one believes you are the father of Miss Thompson's child. But if you were to go near her, then they will presume you're responsible for her ruin. And
Ooh. They be like, you defiled this woman, and now your sister's gonna be single.
Oh, once the Tarns see that we still have the favor of the Duke and the Duchess, then the whispers may very well cease.
So much to talk about, they simply have no breath left.
I'm so very glad this has all been settled on my behalf.
I know Colin not tripping. What is his solution? Honestly, let him speak his solution. It's gonna be something stupid like, let me see Marina. Her heart is broken. She's ruined. I have to comfort her. Sir, she was using you. Like, go cry in your room again.
You really wanted to marry her?
I did.
Perhaps we should count you lucky to not have married a stranger.
She was not a stranger. When I think of her, I only want to be near her, to be with her, despite all reason otherwise.
He better than me. Because they'd been like, she been pregnant the whole time. And I'm like, all right, y'all. At dawn we ride. I'd have been like, sisters, go get her. But right now he's like, I still love her.
Did something happen? Sister. Back at
You
Cliveden.
said you're being real bitter right now.
Perhaps I can arrange a rendezvous. Chaperoned, obviously.
You will see. My passions are not in vain.
Daphne, do not encourage him.
Nothing happened on my honeymoon.
I cannot imagine your wife feeling particularly excited about that. Follows no reason or sense, does it?
Oh my God.
What?
Marriage. And there's not a bloody thing you can do about it.
Okay, give us your wisdom, wise man. He's in a happy marriage. Simon should listen to him. Because his marriage is in shambles. Think about what you've done. Think about your life right now.
It is clear that you find there is nothing left in our marriage.
Nothing left. Is it what you believe?
Oh.
A profound silence has entered the chat.
It's the long bouts of silence before they just start making out for me. Like, is this communication? I don't think so. Y'all didn't even work through anything. Y'all like, let's just make out in the hallway. I hope somebody poked their head out. Like, what's going on? What y'all getting up to? I thought I was gonna get a break from this. They were mad, so I was like, oh, I don't have to watch another sex scene. Yet here we are.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I wouldn't.
In the hall? In the halls! Where's SpongeBob? We need a hall monitor.
Hall monitor SpongeBob reporting for duty, ma'am. I'm ready to assume my position in the hall. All rules will be enforced in the hall.
Bro, y'all tripping in the halls. On the stairs? On the stairs. What are we doing? Bro. Can we please? I just don't understand.
Should we go into the bedroom? Finish what we started?
He said, girl, I don't trust you near this anymore. You might try to get twins. Even though that's not how that works.
I shall stay and do my duty to support you both.
And if I'm not?
Then we shall remain married. In name only.
Dang.
It's all right. I feel wonderful. I feel fine. You will not get one tear out of me tonight. I can't believe he did this.
Our lives will be entirely separate. This cannot happen. This will not happen.
Oh my gosh. So they're separated, basically. They're separated but together, but no one's gonna know that they're separated. What did I say? He's not trying to make it up to her. Honestly, he saw her betrayal as the same thing as his betrayal.
That we no longer trust each other?
Not at all.
Yes, Your Grace. I understand that quite well.
You must tell me that this Whistledown woman is mistaken. What she wrote, it cannot be true.
It definitely is.
But it is.
You are a cruel woman indeed.
Speak not of sin, Mr. Bridgerton. I did not come here to be shamed by you.
Don't try to get mad at me, girl. I think he got the right to speak his mind after what you did to him. He thought y'all were in love, man. He thought y'all were in love. And it turns out you were just using him. So don't try to be like, oh, don't shame me. Girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. On period.
I did not know better. You may think me a villain, but I did what I thought I might.
Girl, you're a lie. Girl, you had to tell yourself that. Tell me I didn't know better. You're a full-grown woman, basically. I did not know better. Girl, you schemed. You were scheming. It's not like you just fell into it. It's not like Lady Featherington made you. She was making you marry the old man. You decided to do this to him. Lady Featherington told you to let him go. He was too young, and you said no. It'll work out. So, stay over there. Ooh, stay over there.
No one ever truly helped me or guided me in a different direction. I had no choice.
You start crying and then they'll feel bad for me. I don't feel a single thing towards you, girl. Not at all. Honestly, at the beginning, I felt bad for her. But now it's just like...
You were the only man who offered me even a glimpse of happiness.
So I...
Now I feel a little cold-hearted. Now I do feel a little bit bad. A little bit, but not... I don't feel that bad for her, like, oh, she's crying. I feel super terrible. No, she shouldn't have did what she did. Period. No one ever helped me. Honestly, if Lady Featherington had been more supportive of her, it wouldn't have spiraled to here. But still, it's just bad. All the way around. I can't make heads or tails of it.
I shall take my leave of you for the last time, Miss Thompson.
Exactly. I never want to see you again.
If you had simply come to me and told me of your situation, I would have married you without a second thought.
Colin going through it. My man going through it. It's gonna be alright. It's okay. You're gonna bounce back, I think.
Oh, is this not lovely? All of us together again.
Lovely indeed. We should tempt scandal more often.
Are you yet with child?
We have certainly been devoting our energies to the endeavor.
Alright, Simon. I don't got time for your stuff right now. I don't have time for this. Right in front of the whole family, huh? Ooh. That's all we've been doing. Oh.
Come, I shall introduce you. No, thank you. I see my mother requires my presence.
He's like, I'm cool. Totally down. Totally down with what you like. But I just realized that Croissant is talking to the other man of this little 1-2 tango, 1-2-step tango from the party. Girl, you barking up the wrong tree.
Me, I am intent on locating her, and I'm angry at myself for having not yet uncovered her identity. But I...
Okay, she's working on it, girl. You got the answers? Girl, if you don't go hire, like, a PI, y'all got those yet?
Oh, I almost forgot.
Unfortunate.
I'm hosting a party I would very much like you to attend. A special soiree with the married ladies of Bridgerton, of which you are the newest member.
A married lady party? The wives of England?
The audacity.
The audacity.
But they tried to entrap poor Mr. Bridgerton into marriage with a woman with child.
Ooh, yes. For shame. For shame. Shun them. Don't do that. It's not their fault. It's not the daughter's fault.
Bearing. Has it been terrible at the house?
Not had a caller in 3 days. My mother swears we are ruined.
When we uncover Whistledown's identity, we will convince her to publish a retraction and restore your family's reputation.
Whistledown did, like, low-key, like, ruin a whole family name without a second thought, probably. Like, I can see her, like, dragging Marina, because girl's what you deserve.
For us both to have been so duped by that scheming hussy.
Wow.
You must believe. I had no idea of...
Ooh! She wasn't even trying to hear it, bro. She was like, honestly, leave me alone, because I might just end up, ooh. She must have put the 1-2 combo on her, bro. She really tried it. She was like, don't even finish that sentence. I'm not an idiot. She honestly, what's the word? Like, incriminated herself. And she's like, ooh, we should hurry up and get married. They know that you knew, girl.
Lady Featherington, I must ask you
She
to
would
leave.
feel 2 inches tall after that one.
I have an invitation.
Not anymore.
Do I gotta feel bad for them now? I gotta feel bad. I feel bad for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Not you back in the hedges, girl. Is this where all your trouble started? This might not be the same place. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was dark.
Share your thoughts. Perhaps I can offer my wisdom.
Or perhaps you will send me off with more vague metaphors.
Ooh. She on you now. She said, remember when you tried to give me the sex talk and told me nothing? I didn't even know what was going on. I was in there like, what is going on? Where am I? She was gonna come over and be like, yeah, in this situation, the dogs also know how to handle it. You'll be A-okay.
Do you know what might have truly helped matters? If your motherly advice had actually prepared me to wed.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Sent me out into the world no better than a fool. You taught me how to play pretend, but nothing of the realities of married life. If I'd have known the truth, then perhaps I...
Ooh. The worst person to witness. No. She was just, it's a little family spat, that's all. Nothing to see here. But honestly, she told the truth, man. She didn't know what the freak was going on. She greatly underinformed her, you know? And as a mother, it was her job to prepare her for the world. And at this point, she did not. She like, prepared her with the kid gloves on.
I'm sorry. Your brother is a sweet boy.
You do not need to. I came here to apologize to you.
Make it make sense. I'm here to apologize to you. You tricked my brother into... Well, you tried to trick my brother into a marriage with a child that was not his. But I'm here to apologize to you.
I misjudged you. And I wanted to tell you that what you felt you had to do... I understand.
George was a soldier. I fancied myself in love, and I found myself with child and alone.
Ugh. Here we go. Now I'm back to feeling sorry for her. I will say, what she did was still wrong. But she honestly was in a horrible situation, far away from home, all alone, and pregnant. And the lady that she was housed with was terrible to her. But still, it's just all bad.
I hear General Langham and his wife are in London. Perhaps I could speak to him and have Sir George found. Why should he be the one to choose your future when he clearly cares not for the outcome? He's at fault
One
here.
period. He's gonna come around. You're gonna come around, have all the fun, and now she's with child, and you're off on the run. No, but go ahead, make him take responsibility.
And take responsibility for you
Ooh,
and his
what
child.
did I say?
Why should you be left all alone to bear the punishment for his crime?
Ooh, yeah. Be like, sir, come here. You got a baby to take care of.
Say, for you and I to come to some arrangement as to the outcome of your next fight?
What is wrong with this man? He's like, I suck at betting, so now I want you to either, did he want him to throw the fire? If you do not, get out of here. You got into this situation because you are a gambling addict, and you're like, let me go back to gambling, but this time I'm gonna cheat, and it's gonna be okay. No, you're gonna cheat, steal these people money, and get both your kneecaps broken in.
You agree to throw your next match, and I'll make such a wager on your opponent. Half my winnings will set you and your family up for life.
Is he so serious? Is he so serious? I'm supposed to get beat up for money? Why? I just don't understand why every time a problem comes their way in their household, the Featheringtons, they just choose the worst course of action.
Honor is not for sale.
On period. Tell him.
No gentleman will ever see you as a respectable man of business. By your father, no doubt? He was a soldier, yeah? Do you think he sought his freedom, all for his future son to become some exhausted fighter?
I'm talking down to somebody who can, like, fold you in half. He will fold you like a beat you like an omelet, my man. Also, you bankrupted your whole family, and yet you still think you're better than him. Like, he's talking down to him. Blows my mind.
Do not dare speak of my family.
You're talking about stuff you don't even know.
I apologize. I'm doing this for my family too.
Had to get in his face real quick. And now you sorry. That's how it always goes. Oh, now I'm sorry. Before he was the Mr. Big Bad. He's like a huff and puff, blow this whole house down. Now you're breathing hard.
I merely asked that you have a think on it.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Welcome to my den of iniquity.
Lady Danbury is just so funny to me. It's the walk in the head movements. Your Grace.
Lucy Granville. And this is Kitty Langham.
The General's wife.
Do not just stare. Deal the Duchess in.
Oh, we gambling.
We gamblers take her virtue. If her husband has left any to be taken.
Girl, you're so funny. Virginity jokes.
Damn, fam. You got the whole chat laughing.
I'm sure she will have the measure of things in no time. All it takes is a little practice and perseverance.
Here we go with this again. He's like, I recognize that neck anywhere. It's not even her, idiot. That's not the same neck. Man's going through it. Let me stop bullying him.
There is a soldier I'm hoping to find for a friend. Do you think your husband might be able to assist me?
You will have to ask that of him. I can tell you where to write. My husband. Perhaps the General will grant you a response.
You've obviously made a considerable error with my sister.
How could you infer that I was the one to make the error?
Well, she's not capable of fucking up this severely.
He got you. Bullseye, because it was you. And then it was also her. It was both of y'all.
Do you lot ever get tired of pretending to be so perfect? It's exhausting just watching you.
We may not be perfect, but at least we keep our promises.
And you leave a litany of broken promises behind you everywhere you go about.
You judge me, yet you cannot possibly understand the responsibility of heading a family because you've never had one.
Oh my gosh. That was some Sasuke and Naruto stuff. He was like... He pulled a Sasuke. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's not like you ever had a family in the first place!
What's most unfortunate is the fact that your father was so absent. He never gave you a proper example of how to lead a household.
Too far. You took a step too far. Like, here was the line. You jumped it all the way over here. You done too much. Took it 16 steps too far. Ooh. Time to backpedal. Time to backpedal. Bring it back. Before you get punched out again.
You certainly make it look difficult.
Ah!
Every firstborn son makes to his father before he dies. Do you think he's looking down on you now? Ashamed? mortified at what you have done.
This is a real ruthless fight. Like, y'all are friends, are you not? Like, it got heated real quick and just like no one brought it back down. It was like tit for tat, shot for shot. He was like, your dad is dead and he didn't love you when he was alive, and that's why you don't know how to run a household. And he's like, sir, you make it look harder than it actually is. And your dad is dead. Your dad is dead also, and he also was disappointed in you. Like, we took it too far, everyone. Too far. Bring it back. See? And now we fighting. But you took it there first, and now you swinging. And then, hey, we couldn't just talk it out either. Dang. Oh my gosh. He's never even been bleeding after getting pummeled by the actual fighter dude. But then again, no one ever got thrown through a glass table in a ring, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's WWE.
Seems I became a little too rough training with Will.
And we lying again. When will we learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? I swear to you, if they start rolling around again, I wouldn't even be surprised. Disappointed, but not surprised. Now we pausing, now we staring at each other. Oh, now she's on his lap. I didn't see this coming.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Oh, now we're making out. Well, howdy. Who would have guessed it? Who would have thought that we'd end up here?
A child would be a blessing.
A conversation we should have had before you made yourself a child. You can't make yourself a child and then be like, oh my God, why don't you trust me anymore? What did I do to break the trust here? I mean, trust was already broken, but then you were like, well, pal, sending into space, Team Rocket style.
My father cared more about the continuation of the Hastings line than anything in the world. So I made a vow that his efforts would be in vain.
So this is all because of a vow.
I knew she was not gonna be like, oh wow, I understand. She's gonna be like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Sorry for your trauma, but you're an idiot.
You made a vow to me, too.
Ooh.
You did not tell me it was some token of revenge against a man who no longer walks
What
this
did I
earth.
say? He's already dead, sir. Like, how are you winning? What are you winning? To spite a man who's already dead. Man's is dead. Like,
I swore to him on his deathbed.
And you betrayed me in our marriage bed.
okay, you're being a little dramatic. Bring it back. I'm trying to be on your side. Not really. You betrayed you. Oh, you should be apologizing too.
You will neither have children, nor the happiness we could have together because you promised your father you would not.
Your dead absentee father. Say it. Say it.
If your hatred for your father outweighs any affection that you might bear towards me, it cannot be undone.
She pulled that Coraline line. I said Coraline. Caroline line. She said, if you hate him more than you love me, let's break up. And Tyler and Simon said, well, let's break up.
I can think of no other event that merits a mention.
No other event but my luncheon.
It is worthy of...
They are so dramatic. This is like such a dramatic fight. It's like silent treatment both ways. But it's like they're giving each other the silent treatment, but then when the other person does it to them, they're like, oh my gosh, my feelings are hurt.
Within the year.
She said, oh no, I didn't bleed onto my sheets. Oh, he came to check to see if she had bled on those sheets. If he just pulled like a Harlan Scott and freaking put the sheets in his trunk. I was like, guys, look.
Your mama did not just help Marina hide her condition all on her own.
Well, of course not. Every servant in our household knew.
So perhaps a tradesperson. I must tell the queen of our new theory.
Then tell her at tonight's concert. I know you are not yet out, but I'm sure your mama would still allow you to attend.
I wrote to General Langham.
And did the Duke sign his name as well? The General will not concern himself to write back to you. Your help is greatly appreciated, but there is nothing more you can do.
Marina...
It is over.
Girl, don't worry. It's only one more episode. Your happy ever after is coming.
I may have been a trifle harsh with you. And I'm sorry.
Be an exciting time in a young woman's life.
Eloise.
If you are not truly ready, I shall not ask you to play pretend.
The Queen will be in attendance at tonight's
Dang,
concert,
now
will she
she's
not?
coming out.
I believe she will.
Then I am looking forward to it.
Girl, you just got pregnant. You're not showing. I don't know who you fooling with yourself. Benedict is like, oh, this is what gay man look like.
I would just like to understand. It is simple. I'm in love with Lord Weatherby. And what is the advantage for the young ladies Lord Weatherby is courting? We live on a constant threat of danger, Bridgerton. I risk my life every day for love.
Did they kill people back then for being gay? Like they were like, oh, I saw you kissing a man, so I'm gonna like behead you. Seems extreme.
I have no idea what it is like to be in a room with someone you cannot live without, yet still feel as though you are oceans apart.
Ooh, that's depressing, dog. I thought they were just like, the way that they showed it, that they were introduced, him and him, it seemed like it was like, you know, they were at a sex party or whatever. I thought that he was just like married to his wife, but it was an open marriage. Bro, this is a love thing. They love each other. And they can't even smile at each other. But that's my being like, I'm gonna stone you. I think that's what they did in the 1800s, stone people. I don't know what they did.
I'm no longer in need of your services. I've hired a team of Bow Street runners to do a proper investigation. We will unmask Whistledown, and she should be made to pay for her impertinence.
I know eventually she's gonna hire like actual investigators. She's like rich. I still feel like Eloise is gonna out Whistledown her. Like she's gonna find her first. But I don't think that she knew that she talking about something. They're gonna unmask her. She's gonna pay for her crimes. She's like, pay for her crimes? I just want to know who she was.
Finally cease to exist.
You
gonna kill
silence
her?
There is still good she must do.
See, yeah, she thought she just wanted to know who she was like her. She want to kill her. You almost helped her kill a person.
How was this concert?
3 hours?
Oh.
4, though I certainly have already heard enough.
What is that? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I would like to make a stop and pick up a friend.
Not bound by the rules of society. Please do not tell Mother.
Don't tell Mom. He's like, oh, no one can tell me what to do, but just make sure you don't tell Mom.
Mademoiselle Bridgerton.
This is my sister Eloise, and we will be dropping her at home.
She's like, oh, you like older women. I see you. Go ahead, brother. Spit your game.
The entire ton were there, and I did not have a single worthwhile exchange.
You mean everyone except for the Featheringtons?
They're perhaps a tradesperson.
I certainly never want to cross the woman.
Who is it? Who is it? Eloise? Okay, she realized who it is. I'm still in the dark. Can we shed some light upon it? Can I get a hoopla? Ooh. He said I love her, but she's here with someone else. This is your replacement, dude? This dude? No, we could do better. I'm kidding, if that's what you love, but not really love. But what are we doing here? Are we poisoning her? Is she poisoning herself? Like trying to kill herself and her baby, or is she just trying to kill her baby? Because that would be jacked up, sis. I'll tell you that right now. Oh no. Marina, that was not your only option. Oh no, I have to throw up. Morning sickness. Oh no. It's not morning sickness. That cycle done started. Uh-oh. Guess you're not pregnant. Guess the spike baby will not be coming into existence. Did she kill herself? Is she dead? Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. I know she didn't kill herself.
Marina!
Is she dead?
Marina! Mama! Mama, make haste!
Oh my gosh. She tried to kill herself. This was her 13th reason why. I just need a moment to process. She tried to kill herself. Dang. If she had like a support system, something. She thought that was her only way out. I guess I should add on that Daphne is not pregnant. She's out here bleeding. Girl, you don't want your first child to be a spite baby anyway. That'd have been so horrible. You You would have been in a marriage with a man who would, like, never really wanted that child. It would have been terrible. This is a good thing. If anything, just get a divorce at this point. I feel like you can't get a divorce because of these old freaking times and their rules, but what to say? What to say about that one? We're roughing it, guys. We're roughing it. We're in the trenches right now. Marina tried to kill herself. I honestly didn't see that coming. I thought she was just gonna go home. I 100% thought that she was gonna go home, but she said I thought she was still playing him at that point. She said that her dad never wanted her. The Featheringtons don't want her. She couldn't even find acceptance with the Bridgertons. And she couldn't even find acceptance with the Bridgertons. So I guess she just felt unwanted and alone and without options and tried to end it all. But I hope that she's not dead. That, you know, like, they called her in time. I don't know what kind of remedies they have for this in this time period, but I hope that she makes it. She pulls through, because that, not okay at all, no. Daphne, not pregnant. She's crying about it. Very upset, as we can see. But, it's for the best, if you ask me. Like, if they come to a agreement in the future, he's like, oh, I do love you more than I hate my father, let's have a baby, then boom. That's a happy pregnancy, happy marriage, joyous. You should be happy about that. And he did not want to have a baby, so you're lucky. You dodged your bullet at that point. And Eloise, it looked like she know who freaking Lady Whistledown is, but I still don't know, which is making me start to feel stupid. Like, I'm gonna feel so dumb if it's somebody that, like, we've seen already. Like, if it's like one of the main cast people and I just didn't catch on. But if it's like, you know, some random person, it turns out, then it's like, oh, okay. But if it's like Croissant, I feel like Lady Whistledown is the first lady that she gets. I'm gonna say it's the lady who's the widow. Probably, possibly. That's my best guess. I have no other guesses than what Eloise's first guess was. The widow lady who was throwing a party that Daphne and Simon kissed at. If you enjoyed this week's video, leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up, please. Comment, let me know your thoughts, you know. How's your day going? Who's your favorite character right now? I'm still undecided. I'm gonna say that my favorite character is Lady Danbury. She has never done me wrong. She has never led me astray, and she has never participated in any of the tomfoolery that I have witnessed. Okay? Yeah. Comment. Share with all your friends. Okay? You know you want to spread this? Oh no, I got a disease walking around through your neighborhood, spreading all my fleas. Subscribe for more content from me. I'll be back next week. Count on it. Look forward to it. We got episode 8 of Bridgerton coming, and also episode 1 of Loki coming. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.